What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds,
where drunk mind speaks sober thought.
What's up, girl?
What's tea?
You tell me. You the fuck tell me.
What I do?
You been cutting up.
Have I?
What you did last night? Your voice is raspy.
It is a little raspy.
You know what I'm saying?
I was screaming.
Woo!
Not for a good reason.
Oh.
Not because I was getting no dick or nothing.
You was on Snapchat like, hey!
Yeah, I was just lit.
I feel like that's why most of the time my voice be sore is because I'm on Snapchat screaming, hey.
You be on Snapchat?
Hell yeah, just for the filters though. Then I save it and then I upload
But you don't even post it.
I know.
That's the crazy thing I think about me and you. Like, when we go out, we'll record so much shit and none of it makes it to Instagram.
But you know what? I think a lot of times I'm a picture person, and I think a lot of people don't realize that about me. A lot of times when I'm taking pictures or I'm recording, it's for my personal memories.
Just
like,
so you can have
just
it.
so I can have it. Like, I feel like not everything is meant for the internet and everybody
I
to
agree.
see. Like, I have so many videos of us, like, so many. So it's like, if we ever do like a documentary or something, I got so many unseen footage.
And see, to me, it's almost kind of cringy too. Like, I remember when I was younger and I used to record everything, and then the next morning I would wake up and it would be cringy looking at my story because it would be like, I can't believe I posted this shit.
Because you be in the background like, hey, slow down, banging all in my trunk. That's how you be. You know when you record somebody and you hear yourself in the background?
Dog, it just used to be embarrassing because it's like you be drunk, you be lit, so you don't even be thinking about what you recording and what you posting, and you just posted the shit on your story. Next morning you wake up, you like, bro, why did I record it? But already like 7,000 people done seen it.
It's been so many times where I've been hit you like, Drea, delete this, please.
You
like,
have?
Hell yeah, you know.
Well, I don't do it anymore.
You don't do it anymore, but back in the day, you know, I used to.
I used to be a poster,
posting everything. I turned my head. That's when my wig was stiff. I'm at the club just partying, my wig just shifted. And you like, hey girl, you look cute. Best friend. I look at it the next morning, I'm like, bro, why you ain't tell me my fitted was sliding back? You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, that shit be fucking crazy. But yeah, I went out with Lynn last night.
Shout out to Lynn. We love Lynn.
Oh, we love Lynn. She called Lex this morning. She said, Lex, have you talked to Drea?
One thing I will say is I know you may be late, but I know you ain't never just gonna not show up. Because usually before we record every day, me or Drea will FaceTime the other one, and we'll literally be on the phone the whole time until
before
we
come to the studio.
But she didn't call me this morning, so I was like, she probably just sleeping in.
I was. Bitch, so I had ordered me a smoothie.
I'm dead.
I had ordered me some soup from Panera Bread.
You had to get it together.
I had to get my life.
I know when Drea's drunk because she calls me multiple times, like at the craziest hours, like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You called me like a few days ago at literally like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I answered. I'm like, hello? That's my bitch. See, I told y'all she was going to answer the phone. See, Lex, I just wanted to show people like, you my bitch. And this is what it is. This ain't no fake shit over here. All right, girl, I'm going to call you tomorrow.
No.
I was like,
y'all, because literally, that's why it was so funny when we talked about that on that one episode, and we was talking about how like Lex literally don't answer people phone calls, because I swear to God, and I said this on the show, whenever I call Lex, she answered the phone.
The only reason I didn't answer last night because I did put my phone on D&D because like...
Well, you said you be doing that now.
Yeah, sometimes. Well, not every night, but I just wanted to get some really good sleep last night, so I put it on D&D, so that's why I didn't hear it.
But y'all, literally,
anytime
I call Lex, she gonna answer the phone, and if she don't, she gonna call right back.
Like right back. Because I always feel like if you calling me, it's some hot tea or something going on, or like something is wrong, because I get PTSD so bad.
About me calling?
Yes, because the one time when you called me, you had got pulled over and you went to jail.
Yeah, that is true.
She called me, she was like, hey. I said, what? I said, Drea.
What?
That's what you said. Let me tell y'all the story.
I said what? Because nobody understood you.
I didn't understand you either. I said, hello? Hey. I said, Drea, slow down. I said, Drea, I cannot, he taking me to jail. I said, bitch, I'm on the way. Then he was like, nah. That cop was like,
Lex was like, no, I'm on the way. She was like, can I please come get her?
I was on the phone with the officer. She was like, Lex, talk to him. I'm like on the phone with the officer. He's like, ma'am. I'm like, sir, I'm literally around the corner. I'm like, I'll come get her. We can leave her car there. I'll come get in the morning. He was like, nah. She got to go to jail. She probably thought she was too fine to go to jail. He wasn't going to take her ass. That nigga did not care about that fat ass.
He did it. And on top of that, he was black. He's a black man.
You thought you was going to get him too, huh?
I sure did. I thought he was going to let my ass go. He was like, nah, bitch. You going to jail tonight.
Yes, so I feel like I have to answer the phone for Dre because she just always be in some shit. So, and y'all know I be at home. Out of us two, like, you do be at home.
Yeah, I be at home a lot, too.
But
Lex really, I said that last night when we was out. I was like, I be at home because I do be at home a lot.
Yeah.
If ever I'm out, I'm usually with Lynn because... yeah, she just always want to be outside. But I be at home too, just like Legs. But especially ever since that situation, I don't play that shit. That shit scared. That's why I don't drive no more at night.
No, that shit was.
I don't drive at night.
And
no
then
more.
You got arrested on like a late Saturday night, and they don't process people on Sundays.
Well, I think it was that. But then it was also, I think it was like a holiday weekend.
I don't know, bitch. But you didn't get out till like late Monday evening.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was like a holiday weekend or some shit. That shit was just crazy as fuck, and it gave me PTSD. And bitch, that's why I don't. I know.
And at that time, I had to call your nigga.
Oh my God!
We gonna talk about that on Patreon.
What did you? What?
I was so scared. We gonna talk about that on Patreon.
We gonna talk about it on Patreon today.
Yeah, we gonna tell the full story on Patreon. Okay, let's get into these topics today. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this because we always go back and forth about this, and we actually talk about this a lot. And I want to talk about how it affects men versus how it affects women. So today we're going to talk about ageism.
Great topic.
And getting older because as y'all know, I'm 31. Dre is 29. She's about to turn 30. And I feel like a lot of times people make it seem like, oh, she's 30. Why she ain't got no kids yet? Oh, she's 30. Why isn't she in her career yet? She's 30 and she's still bartending, this and that. It's like, but when it comes to men, it's like a nigga could be 30 and they're like, oh,
it's like niggas get seasoned.
Yeah, they get seasoned. And if he's 30 and he's not in his career, it's, oh, he's still finding himself. Yeah. He's still young. He still got time. But they feel like when bitches hit 28, 29, we expired and we're done for. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit today. And like, why? What do you feel about it? Like, how do you feel? Let's talk to you about, how do you feel about turning 30?
Well, I'm actually excited about turning 30 now. But a few years ago, I thought that shit was old.
You thought 30 was old?
Yeah, bitch, you know that. Yes. I used to be like, oh, hell no. I don't want to turn 30. Like, I mean, and the crazy thing is you could say that all day, but you don't have no control over it. Like, I mean, you're going to get older. That's not something that you have any control over. And it's really when you get older and you really start to look at shit in hindsight, you realize, like, it's really more of a blessing because there's so many people who don't even make it to be 30. You know what I mean? So it's like when you 18 and you 19 and you dreading turning 30, it's like that shit a blessing because even when I look back at being 18, 19 and I was dreading getting to this age, I look at how many people that done died that I knew since then, Well, so
I'll say for me, it was like turning 30. I always look forward to turning 30, bro.
Which is weird because you really have.
I've always, because you know what?
Which I always have thought was very odd. Because who the fuck look forward to getting old?
It wasn't about me being old because I just knew. I didn't know how I was going to get to where I was going in life, but I knew I was going to fucking get there. I was tired of being in my 20s and being fucking broke and feel like I wasn't doing anything.
I will say this, and this is the reason why I am happy about turning 30. your 20s are so ghetto.
Ghetto.
It's very ghetto when you look at it. Like,
especially my late 20s. My late 20s.
That's what I was going to say. My early 20s, I had a blast.
Of course. I think everybody has a blast in their early 20s.
No, because some people be struggling and shit in their early 20s too. But it's like...
I mean, I feel like we all struggle, but it's not pressure on you because we're in college. You know, we're trying to figure shit out.
Yeah.
Late 20s is like when you graduate college, you don't have no money and you trying to figure shit out.
You trying to figure shit out.
I hated my late 20s.
That's when you really like, you probably get in at least 1 or 2 real relationships once you in your late 20s or whatever. You be going through bullshit with niggas. Like,
because you try to be a good girl.
Because you was a hoe in your early 20s.
Right.
So now you trying to straighten up and get it together.
Trying to be wifey.
So you can get wiped up. And so it's just like, yes, like, that's what I always tell people. Like, the last 3 years of my 20s kicked my ass.
Oh, beat your ass. I was right there. I was getting beat up with you. We was both knocked out.
No,
KO, nigga.
We was.
That shit almost took me out.
Me too.
I literally got to the point and was like, you know what?
Fuck it.
I don't
if
give
I
a
die,
fuck.
die.
If I die, I die. I'm like, bro, you know how you be, what is it called when you have those thoughts, those uncontrolled thoughts? Like, I would be driving over a bridge. I'm like, if this motherfucker just
if this bitch just crumble,
who cares?
Then okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really was like, it was a fucking struggle. But I'm telling you,
bro,
I always
if y'all
say
knew
this.
all the shit I went through from 27 until 29, y'all would be like, nah. That shit wild as fuck. Because all this stuff that we talking about, like, even when we talk about the shit about me going to jail and shit, that happened, like, right after my 27th birthday. Yep. Like, it just... The last 2 years been wild, bro. So I'm just ready. I'm ready.
You know, it's crazy because when I talked to a lot of my friends that are older than me. And when I say older, they're not that much older than me. They're like a year or two older than me. And they were like, man, I don't know what it is. Like, when you turn 30, it's just, like, liberating. Your life changes. And that's really how it was. I swear.
You did say that.
Before my 30th birthday, me and you really weren't getting along.
It wasn't until we went to Jamaica for your 30th.
We went to Jamaica for my birthday, and that literally changed our friendship. And it changed everything. It was like, after we got back from that trip, the show got better. We got more focused.
We just got along again. Yeah. We just loved each other again.
And then I was happier, so it was like I didn't mind going to work. Like, I was unemployed during that time. Because remember, I just lost my job. So I was like...
Right before we went to
Jamaica, I lost my job. So I was like, okay, now I'm ready to go back to work now. Actually, no, I didn't go back to work when we got back from Jamaica because I went to Tulum after that. Oh, look, the pussy was hot, girl. I had to do some traveling
Lex
first.
was on a world tour.
I did. I went on a world tour.
You did. Then you went to Dubai.
I went to Dubai, and then I went to Tulum.
You went to Nigeria.
That was the same year?
I think because 2020, bitch, we was on lockdown the whole year.
Damn. Pussy was good.
2019, that's when you was outside.
I was outside.
We went to Jamaica in August. Then you went to either Dubai
I went to Dubai in September.
Or Tulum, one of them.
No, I went to Tulum in the beginning of December, and then I went to
Lagos. Then you went to Lagos
at the end of December.
Yes, you was outside.
Yeah. But that's what I said. I just felt so free.
Then 3 months later, your ass was on lockdown and couldn't go nowhere.
I didn't go nowhere last year.
Neither did I. Like, where could we go?
I mean, people were still traveling, but it wasn't that serious to me. But anyways, I think it's so crap how people just look at women like...
Not crap.
It is crap. The Karen. You know the Karen.
It jump out sometimes. It's all right. It's all right.
So, I just feel like it's bullshit when people look at women like... Oh my God, she's 30. Like, what is she doing? Why are you not? Because honestly, I feel like I'm getting better with age. I feel like a lot of times the internet is different now from when we were growing up. So there's 22-year-olds that are millionaires. There's 19-year-olds that are millionaires. And that's amazing. I applaud you for that shit. Like, but that's not everybody's path in life. You don't have to feel that pressure just because somebody else became a millionaire at 18, 19, because you got to look at it. People's circumstances be different as well. It's easy to become a millionaire if your parents are millionaires. Are you coming from money? Are you dealing with a nigga that's a drug dealer that's handing you money every, this and so? It's like, that's not everybody's story.
Or even if you not, like, I don't know. Even if you are just somebody who is like, you're 19 right now, and then we were 19. I was 19 10 years ago. Like, social media.
Damn, we old.
Yeah, but social media and shit wasn't what it is now when I was 19. So a lot of the opportunities that people that age are getting, we didn't have those opportunities then. And a lot of people's mindset wasn't so focused on being an entrepreneur.
Get into the bag.
Yeah, everybody, like right now, everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. When I was 19, no, it was still, people was going to college. Even like being a stripper was very taboo when I was 19.
It was.
Like bitches used to be high. I knew bitches who were strippers and they used to hide that shit from their parents.
Yeah,
because
I remember when
it was just like, it was so taboo. Like, no, oh my God, you a stripper? Like now, bitches don't give a fuck. Bitches be popping pussy on OnlyFans on the internet.
Bitches, no, not
nobody
even
cares.
Bitches be popping pussy on Twitter.
That's what I'm saying. No, like people don't care no more.
Right.
So times are just different. So it's
I
like
popped
you
a little
can't.
pussy on Twitter. Well, not pop the pussy, but I definitely be showing that. Go on, keep it real, show that hairy ass hoe. You was showing that little monk the other day to sell that merch. Now, you was showing that little monk.
Right. Look at Ryan, like, yeah,
Let
I seen that. I saw that,
Let me tell you what, Drea is gonna sell some merch. If she don't care. She gonna set that pussy out.
Yeah, somebody.
But she gonna have the beanie on.
Somebody commented under because Kat always be reposting our shit on the 85 page.
Oh, the 85. The 85 South has a lot of incels.
Yes, they hate us on the 85 page.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
A lot of them
Cut it
love
out.
us. It's more of them that love us than hate us.
Well, that's true, but they be going in on our ass. So Kat had reposted that picture of me with the beanie on, and somebody said, "Really, this is how you choose to sell merch, bitch?" Yeah. And
somebody said, "How does it feel to be a cum dumpster?"
Yeah, somebody said her father must be so proud of her being a cum dumpster. First of all, my daddy dead.
Drea, who says cum dumpster?
Don't even do that. Number one, my daddy ain't even here. And if he was,
Bro.
he would cut your bitch ass out for that. And I ain't no fucking cum dumpster, bitch.
Only when I want to be.
I don't be letting niggas nut in me. You clearly you don't listen to the show.
I will say that you go sell some, but it's like you said, everybody got to set that pussy out for a reason.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
as long as there's a goal in mind.
So times are just different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Times are just different.
But I also think that it's a stigma that society places on women. You know what I mean? It's like that's what we're told. Even my fucking grandparents and my family members be like, "Oh my God, you about to turn 30, you don't want no kids."
It's like, why the pressure?
Or you not seriously dating nobody in Atlanta
I'm
yet?
not.
You don't want to get
I'm not.
married?
No.
And it'd be like, if it happens, I'm cool with it. But if not, I'm not about to place unnecessary pressure and stress myself out about getting married and having children.
And that's also why you see these women or these men as well in these situations with people that they can't stand because people put pressure on them. They're like, okay, he's cool. He looks good on paper. Let me just have a baby for him. Then a year later, y'all hate each other and y'all can't stand each other and y'all in court.
Can we talk about that tweet that girl had tweeted a few weeks ago where she was like, don't waste all of your 20s dating niggas and being a hoe because then when you turn 28, 29, all the good niggas gonna be gone.
Let me tell you something.
First of all,
it ain't no such thing as a good nigga. First of all.
That's number one. But then it's just like, what? Like, why do people say things like that? And the crazy thing is, why do people believe that? And so I made a tweet about the shit after I seen it, and I was just like, y'all gotta stop saying that once you turn, like, if you don't get a nigga in your 20s, once you get to 30, all the niggas gonna be gone, because that's not true.
Right.
I feel like first of all, I get better with age. I agree
Come on,
with you.
fine wine.
No, but I agree with
Bottle
you.
of that Pinot Grigio.
Merlot.
Okay.
Maybe a little Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc.
Shit, it's barefoot over here, nigga.
Well, you can't have Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc. Just Cabernet Sauvignon.
Bitches.
Anyways.
Look, I got the barefoot. I'm a twist top, nigga. You gonna get this shit when you want it.
But yeah, it's just like, that's just such a terrible narrative to put out to young girls. It's having them think that, like, if they don't settle down in their early 20s or they don't have a baby, they not gonna be able to do that by the time they get 30, because that's some fucking bullshit. Well, and like I said on Twitter too, half the bitches who had babies in their fucking 20s, them hoes ain't even want them babies at first.
Right. I'll say
or
this.
A lot of shit was an accident. So stop feeling like, and that's why, they be like, oh, he my blessing. He my...
Little Jaden, I love you. Jaden is my heart.
He my little blessing. Bitch, you was definitely contemplating aborting that baby. Stop playing.
Well, I'll
need to stop playing, for real.
Well, I'll say this. We were joking earlier about there not being no good men.
Oh, yeah.
But I also say, I say this all the time. This is actually one of the mantras I say in the morning that I meditate with. What's meant for me will not miss me.
Amen.
If there's a man out there for me, he's going to be with me, and we're going to find each other. I'm not putting pressure on nothing. I am good. I am so, honestly, this is the happiest I've been in a long time.
Yes,
I'm 31. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no man, and I'm good because you know what? I'm 100% by myself.
Yeah.
You know, you can't feel like I'm not complete. I need a man. I need a child. If you 70% or you feel like you're 60%, you can't go into no relationship thinking that it's going to be great and it's going to be worth it and it's going to be worthy. Because if you don't fulfill yourself and your happiness by yourself, it's not going to work whenever you're with someone else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have to be whole.
You have to be whole.
So many people go into a relationship, wanting the person to complete them. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, no, you need to be complete when you get in a relationship.
People watch too many romance movies.
That's such a terrible burden to put on another person, is to make them
in
feel like they're... Yeah, to make them feel like they have to complete you.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure.
Because I know me, like, I be busy. And not even that I be busy all the time. Sometimes I just don't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
I like to be at home watching my movies. So if you're expecting me to wake up and text you sweet nothings and do this and do that, that's not going to be me.
It's not going to happen.
But you're going to call me. I'll be like, hey, what's up? What you want? You want to go have some drinks? Cool, let's go.
Right.
But it's like, I'll be in my own little world because I'm happy by myself. Either you're going to add to it or you not. But I feel like as you get older, these are the things you understand.
Yeah.
Because the things I accepted at 24, I don't accept as a 31-year-old woman.
Yes.
So I know that
as well.
Whenever I have a man approach me, I'm to the point now, girl. I'm so good right now, y'all. I actually was dating somebody. Not dating. We was trying to get to know each other. He was spending money on me, doing this, like doing everything he was supposed to do financially, but it wasn't there. So I was just like, you know what? Don't do this because I like you as a friend. It's not there no more. Even if a man is spending money on me, I'm not about to waste your time. But that comes with age, though.
I just be so cool on a lot of shit, though.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's like,
and it's like even old niggas that I used to fuck with be trying to come back into my life and fuck with me, and it's like I love myself so much now. I would never talk back to you.
Come on, love yourself.
No, but seriously, like I love myself. I value myself. I know my worth more than I did a few years ago and like in my early 20s. So it's niggas that I dated and shit that I put up with that I just could not even imagine putting up with that shit now, because I just love myself so much. And then on top of that, me and Lynn was actually talking about this the other day. I feel like when women are in relationships, when women date dudes and stuff, sometimes you dating a dude, yeah, you like him and you fuck with him, but sometimes it's also because of what somebody is doing for you. But then when you get to a point to where you can do everything for yourself and you don't need a nigga to do shit for you, then you could really be like, you know what, fuck these niggas. And I wake up every day now and I be like,
if I don't want to talk,
if I don't want to talk to you, I don't have to talk to you because I don't need you for nothing. Like every day I wake up, when I know the first of the month coming around, I know I'm be able to pay my bills.
First of the month, wake up.
I don't have to be like, oh, I gotta fuck with this nigga or talk to this nigga because it's about to be the first and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
And that's on period.
So it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like getting older is a blessing.
Oh my God, you know how amazing you are. You do this every time on accident, because that's going to lead into the next topic.
Oh,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yes, that is.
So now we're going to talk about, we wake up, it's the first and we good. Light bill we good. You know what I'm saying? I need my nails done. I'm good. So now we're going to talk about.
And I need mine done.
I need mine done bad.
Look at these.
I think I'm actually going to get
the top coat.
It's the top coat for me too. I think I'm actually going to get a short set.
Really?
No.
Lying ass.
So we're gonna talk about the next topic. Of
Next
us
we getting them extendo clips.
I actually
extendo tips.
My nails aren't long enough to me.
Which is wild because they're like
I need
damn
it
near
longer.
the length of your finger.
I need it to be long. I wish they were the length of my finger. I need them to be longer because I feel like you don't feel me sometimes.
No, I do.
No, you don't feel me though when I do this.
First of all, your nails scare the fuck out of me. Like they too
You
long.
don't feel me. You don't feel me though. Okay, so next topic. Now with us being, that grown, I actually had a conversation. I talked to Football Bay the other night. Me and Football Bay do not mess around anymore. But let me say that
y'all was talking.
But I said this on all the episodes I've ever talked about him. That is my nigga for real. Like, that's going to be my friend for the rest of my life.
I don't like him.
Why?
Because I said this before on the show. I don't like him. Because he's weird.
I think you're thinking about Throwback Babe.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking about.
No.
You said Football Bag. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Football Babe.
I was thinking about Throwback Bag because I'm like, that's why I did that. That's why I was like, you was talking to him because he was subbing you.
I know. Y'all, Throwback Bay is put that nigga in the dirt.
Throwback Bay is nuts.
We smoking on that Throwback Bay pack. Period.
Throwback Bay is fucking nuts.
He's nuts.
Okay.
But anyway.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Football Bay. Football Bay was somebody I was dealing with a long time ago. But
Football
Bay holds it down. Like, that's my nigga. Like, that's one of my close friends. Like, we're platonic now. Would I suck his dick still? Yes. But that's not where we
If it's there, why not?
I mean, if it's there. But we actually had a conversation, and he was saying, like, he feels like sometimes when women, this goes into the ageism topic as well. He says sometimes when women hit that 30-year-old age and they coming into their self and they're in their career and they're good, sometimes women become too independent. Because he was saying one thing about a man is that they want to be a man and they like to feel like a woman depends on them for certain things. Real niggas do. You know what I'm saying? So the next topic is, are women becoming too independent? Are we doing too much shit on our own? Like, to where we don't even need a nigga? Because now I know women that are getting to the point to where they hit their mid-30s, late 30s, and they're like, you know what? I'll just go get, like, what's the little implant thing called when you just go get the sperm and you become pregnant and you have a kid on your own?
Is it artificial insemination?
Yeah, something like that, girl. I don't know. Y'all know I'm the dumb one.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
But yeah, so basically,
is that right, Ryan, inside here? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Look, they like, yeah, bitch, we don't know either. But yeah, do you feel like women are becoming too independent? Like, when we hit that 30 mark, like, are we becoming to where we just don't fuck with niggas at all?
I mean, I don't know, because I feel like for the right man, it's no such thing as being too independent. Like, the right man is gonna appreciate that, and he's gonna love that about you, that you a hustler and you a go-getter and you got your own money and you was already doing your own shit and building your own empire before you got with him. I feel like it's so many women who are too dependent on a nigga. It's crazy because niggas will say that, and then at the same token, after they been with a bitch for 5-6 years and then she ain't doing shit, and they be like, oh, you need to start a business.
Like, what, nigga?
Yeah, it's like, oh, you need to start a business. Oh, you need to do X, Y, and Z. Like,
bitch been doing yoga for 3 years, and now you want her to get a job.
Because she been spending all your bread. And niggas be getting tired of that shit sometimes. They do. They be like, man, fuck this shit. This bitch don't do nothing but sit around and spend all my money. So, I don't know. I feel like niggas don't know what they want, honestly.
I agree with that, but I will say, first things first, I always tell the girls, we always supposed to have a BDB in your life. Don't have somebody that can't bring nothing to the table. But also, don't be a bill. Do not be a bill to a man. Because I don't want a man that's going to be a bill to me. I had men that were bills to me before. I did. Y'all know in my younger days I was a trick. We ain't going to talk about
you did, yeah.
We ain't going to go
Y'all,
there.
Lex used to be tricking on her ex. I'm so dead.
I used to love to take care of
That's where
him.
she got the name Big Mama.
You better don't talk about it.
Sugar
don't talk
mama.
about it. But anyways, first of all, you don't want to be a bill to somebody. The things that a man does for you should be the things that he wants to do, and it should be extra. So until you find, I don't feel like women are becoming too independent because I feel like I am very independent.
Right.
Right now.
It's no such thing to me as being too independent.
Right. Well, I'll say right now, I take care of myself. I don't have a nigga. I'm not talking to anybody. I have nobody giving me money right now.
Same.
But when the right man comes into my life, he's going to know how to approach me.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not going to be like, oh, you work too much. You do too much. He's going to be like, you know what? Let me take care of this for you today. I don't know what you got going on, but let me just take. So that's going to make a woman feel like, you know what? Let me let my guard down a little bit. Then you be like, you know what? Let me get you some shoes and this and that. I know you need to go shopping. I saw you tweet that you needed to go shopping and you need some shit. Let me take care of that shopping trip for you. You can break those walls down of a woman that's too independent very easily if you ready to step in and be that nigga for her.
Yeah.
But until you step in and really be a real man, I'm good. I am cool by myself. I can do bad all by myself.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, if somebody was to say that to me, like if I started dating a dude and he like, oh, you too independent, to me, that's like...
What are you doing, though?
But to me, that's like a red flag to somebody that want to be controlling.
And that too.
Because what you mean I'm too independent? How you mad I'm not asking you for nothing? Because, how you mad I don't need nothing?
I feel like a lot of times these women, because I'm not going to lie, we talk about BDBs a lot. You're supposed to have a BDB, yes, but y'all got to be careful. I always say, unless you find the right BDB, which is very rare, you got to find...
because all them niggas, most of them niggas be controlling.
You got to find a man that's not going to want to control you with his money, that's not going to try to buy you. Like, the last situation I was in, the nigga was trying to buy me. I didn't fuck him or nothing, but he was trying to buy me. Like, he kept buying me stuff. You remember the one? You know.
Oh.
He was trying to buy me, and it's like, I cannot... Baby, I got $3, but I can't be bought. I'm going to ask Drea for some money for I ask you niggas
but
for some money.
But you know, with him, niggas be lame, though. Again, going back to me just thinking everybody lame. Niggas be lame. He lame. So, like, how else you gonna get a bitch? I mean, because number one, you not cute. Ooh. Number two, you not interesting. Ooh. You can't really hold a conversation. Ooh. So, what you say he told you? Oh my God, please tell me.
No, I can't because I think
he gonna know. Yeah. He gonna know who he's talking about.
He watches the show.
But oh my God, like
I'm gonna tell it on Patreon.
Just that conversation alone, like what you mean? That's why.
We gonna skip
like
it.
What?
Stop.
So, anyways, like these niggas be so lame and so corny that it's like all they can do is lead with their money. And if you basic and you don't have nothing of your own, of course you're gonna be impressed. Like you gonna be like, oh girl, he take care of me.
But guess what? When you a boss ass bitch, I'm a boss ass bitch. That's the theme song.
It is.
That they said some real ass shit.
And I've noticed too, like now that I be really getting it on my own and doing my own shit, my whole mindset when it comes to dating and niggas has changed.
Mine too. I be at home.
Cause I really did used to fuck with niggas sometimes just because like they would be doing shit. Or spending money and stuff. But now it's like that shit don't
That's not enough. That's not enough.
I still want it.
I still want it, but that's not enough.
It's not the reason why I'm going to stay with the nigga or deal with the nigga shit.
Like, okay, these are all the niggas with money, right? 70% of these niggas is lame.
Yep.
20% of these niggas are taken.
And 10% of them don't want to spend no money.
No. 5% of them gay. Probably a little more than that. Nothing that wrong with gay niggas.
This is Atlanta.
Not saying nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying that's what it is.
Yeah.
And then the other 5% don't want to spend money. You got to pick your poison.
Yep.
And sometimes you got to just be a cold ass bitch that know how to get money out of niggas.
That too.
But
because bitches don't be knowing how to get money out of niggas.
So it's just like, y'all gotta choose wisely and y'all gotta understand the game. We be trying to put y'all on game and let y'all know what's up.
We be trying to put y'all on game, but bitch, only to a certain extent because the game is to be sold and not told. My OG told me that.
Who is your OG?
I can't tell you that. It's to be sold.
I hope it ain't that girl.
Who?
You know that girl.
No, bitch. What the fuck?
My whole ass, 'cause she's still looking for one.
But yes, the game is to be sold, not told. So maybe one day we'll write a book and sell this shit to y'all.
I'm dead. Okay, so now we gonna get into the bed.
Hey, the bed.
Bow.
The bed.
Bow.
The bed.
Bow. Okay, so we wanted to talk about this because something interesting happens. And
I'm trying to remember why we wanted to talk about this. Because,
I'm not gonna,
you know, we be coming up with the topics in advance now.
Well, yeah, we come up, but honestly, when I think about our conversations that we be having, sometimes we have conversations on the phone. I'm like, I wish Tahir was here to record
Right,
this.
yeah.
Like, we need a reality show.
We really do.
Like,
that's what needs to come next.
That's what really needs
Ryan,
to come next.
put that in the notes.
Put that, write it down, Ryan. So, we wanted to talk about this because we had a conversation with someone, and basically, like, we were talking about anal play with men. Mm-hmm. We've talked about anal play plenty of times. Y'all know we done ate ass before. We done tickled a little booty hole. We like to wear butt plugs. Y'all know we not scared of the booty hole.
Yeah, we ain't scared.
Say it for 'em.
The booty hole.
Booty hole. So
booty.
Y'all know we not scared of the booty hole. So
why our lips be trembling like that? When
that's why I had to wipe it off. Booty hole. At the 85, if there's some 85 fans in here, they're gonna be so happy that we finally said it.
Booty hole.
I can post a picture like, oh my God, I'm at church. Thank God for changing my life. They'll be like, show that booty hole, Lex. Remember when you and Carlos were talking about that booty hole? They'd be so happy.
No lie though, that song was top tier.
Let me see that booty hole.
That booty.
Yes.
That booty.
Okay. So anyways, we want to talk about is anal play the gateway drug? Because we were having a conversation with somebody and they was just like, nah, like, because if you play with my booty hole, I might want something more. I might want to do something more. We're not going to say. We obviously can't, but he was just like, I might want more. That's like the gateway drug. If you let a girl play with your ass, then that means like you might gonna do something. You gonna want something more. You gonna want something more. I'm like, first of all, licking a nigga asshole is not like fucking crack, and then all of a sudden you want heroin and all this fucking shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I think people are so weird about it, and I think, bless you, I think that if you scared of that, like if you. I think that if you're scared that if you let somebody lick your booty or finger your booty or whatever, and you gonna want something more, nigga, you just already want. You already curious. You already curious. Let me tell you something. Already want it. That's why you scared.
I'm about to take him to church real quick. Can I get the choir?
Amen.
I done ate a lot of ass in my day.
Amen.
I done fingered a lot of booty holes. I done sniffed a lot of ass. I done played with a lot of ass. And not once, not one time was a man like, I want a dick in there now. How do you jump from that?
Hallelujah.
That's what I'm saying. How do you jump from that? How does a girl eat your ass and you like, you know what? I'm ready to try a dick now.
Yeah.
What? That's not the same thing.
It's wild when niggas say that. Like,
the only thing that makes you, let me tell y'all something. Words mean things. The only thing that can make you gay is
we gonna put that on the shirt because you say that all the time.
Words mean things. Because I'm tired of people just saying shit and then being like, what? No. Words mean things. The only thing that'll make a man gay or a woman gay is if you're participating in an activity with the same sex, okay? Right. So if I'm eating your ass, fingering your ass, doing anything with your ass, that's not no gay shit.
I'm a woman.
And you got a whole G-spot in there. It's so many men that are missing out on amazing orgasms. I say that all the time because y'all talking about that's a gateway drug. If you think that's a gateway drug, it was already on your mind. So live in your truth, boo.
Yeah. I think that's some bullshit.
That is some bullshit. Let me tell you something. As many times that I done smoked crack, I ain't never been like, I'm ready to shoot up some heroin. I just want my crack, bro. I just want my crack.
Well, I can't relate because I've never smoked crack.
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
But I do feel like, yes, like, to me, that shit is, like, mad weird, yes. Because I was talking to somebody and they said that shit. And it was just like, nigga, what? What are you talking about? Nigga, what? Nigga, who? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, but he was just so offended. And the crazy thing is,
when people are like,
he was very offended, and I did not, but I didn't even try him. That's what made it even more weird. It's like, we just having a conversation, bro. Right. Like, I ain't trying to put my finger in your booty. I ain't trying to lick your booty. I ain't trying to do none of that.
And you know what's crazy?
We just talking.
The main guys that be against it be the main ones that's lifting their legs up. I told you one time a nigga
remember that time I was sucking that nigga dick and he lifted his legs up. It was holding his ankles.
I said, I'm not. He was like this. He was spreading them motherfuckers.
He was holding his ankles, y'all. What the fuck? I was like,
you know how strippers do it?
I was literally like, I know. I was like,
hey, when a nigga hold his
and
ankle,
it's a big black nigga. Like he was big and black. He was.
And he fine.
And he fine as fuck.
Ooh, he fine as fuck.
But I'm talking about like a nigga that's like 6'6", gotta be like 6'5",
chiseled up,
big as fuck, like swole ass nigga,
and a chocolate delight,
chocolate as fuck, grabbing his ankle.
But I like that shit,
making it vibrate,
make it vibrate. I like the way your ass be vibrate.
We need to break that song down one week. What the fuck? But
I will say this though. I like that shit though, because that's a man that's confident. Like, he don't want no dick. He don't want no nigga. He wanted you in there.
Remember he kept wanting me to blow on his nipples too?
I would have gone.
Not lick them, y'all, but like literally like.
I know that's right.
Like blow
you
on
got
them.
some nice lips.
You think I ain't do that shit? I was like. Call me the nipple whisperer.
So yes, I will say anal play between a woman and a man when the woman is doing it on a man is not a gateway drug.
Yeah,
It's
I
not.
agree.
Y'all need to relax.
I mean, people are just so weird. Like,
very fucking
people
weird.
need to stop saying shit like that. Like I said, like we both said, if you afraid that that's gonna lead to some other shit, you want the other shit to happen,
and you're in denial. I mean, I'll say this about myself. I'll use myself as an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
I like lesbian porn. I always said that. So for a long time, like when I was younger and I started getting into watching lesbian porn, I was like, damn, do I like coochie? Am I a little lesbian? Am I a little bisexual?
So how did you come to the, idea that you're not? Like,
because I ate coochie and I never ate it again. I was like, this.
But we ain't gonna even go there. But I also think it was the type of coochie you ate.
Well, not only that, it's not that the coochie tasted.
All coochie is not created equal.
Well, I'll say this: it's not that it tasted bad. I just didn't fucking like it. I just didn't like it. There's nothing about. I don't want no fucking coochie, bro. For the long time after I ate her coochie, I didn't even want to touch my own coochie. Garfield was like, "What's up, bro? You forgot about me, nigga? What's good?"
It was that bad.
I just didn't like it. It
what was
wasn't
bad
hard.
about it? Like, it was just like,
I just didn't like it.
You don't like the texture?
It was just it was like a little too soft. The lips were a little stretchy. I felt like I had to pin the motherfuckers up on the wall.
She had some loose coochie.
She had them loose lips.
Ooh.
It was like
flappy.
I just didn't like it. But like I said, sometimes you have to try things out to know you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you know you don't like corn dogs unless you ate a corn dog before? You know what I'm saying?
And I don't like corn dogs. That's a very weird food.
Yeah, I don't like weenies though.
I don't like wieners either.
I hate weenies. But that's another topic.
If y'all need to watch the documentary on how they're created. I've seen how do we start talking about some of the stuff we be talking about? No, but for real. I was on Instagram the other day and I seen a video. This man was making meat candy.
What? What the fuck is meat candy?
So he got some wieners and he chopped them up like little beanies and weenies, like little, like little bite-sized pieces. He chopped the wieners up and then he made like this concoction of like brown sugar and some other shit. And he basically candied the wieners.
I don't like that.
And he called it meat candy. I mean, and technically it is.
That's disgusting. I don't fuck
And he
with
was
that
like,
shit.
yeah, nothing better than some meat candy.
It was a white man.
You bitch, duh. Who the fuck else would make that shit?
Say it again. Say it again.
Yeah, nothing better than some meat candy. Like, nigga, what the fuck? And he popped one in his mouth. I said,
But why did you I bet you kept watching it.
It was intriguing. It was very.
You were so.
Because sometimes I can't believe it's people in the world that be doing certain shit. Like, I can't believe that. Like, I never even knew that was a thing. Meat candy.
Meat candy. Mm-hmm.
It was just crazy. So yeah, I did keep watching it. But
yeah, I don't like weenies and shit like that. But anyways, anal play is not the gateway drug. Blah blah blah. So now we gonna get into the bop. Ooh, lock it up. You locked it up strong.
I know. I kind of hurt myself.
Oh,
it still stings a little bit.
So let me say this. Y'all know we just drop the episodes when we drop them, but the playlist is live. Y'all have been loving. Girl, they been hitting me up about that playlist. They love the playlist. I didn't want to make the playlist too long, and I put a lot of songs on there that I haven't made the bop of the week and things like that. But yeah, I'm glad y'all are enjoying it. I'm not gonna say every month, but I am gonna do a playlist. Like, I'm gonna update it again. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I'm gonna come out with one soon.
Yeah. So y'all,
it's gonna be for the trappers.
Yeah,
like
me.
Gonna be for the trappers like me. You got something to say?
Nope.
Okay.
So my bop of the week is Alex Isley. I've talked about her before in a past episode. R&B singer, super good, super fire. So she has a song, Good and Plenty remix with Masego and Lucky Day. Y'all know how I feel about Lucky Day already. Lucky Day is an amazing artist. He's super slept on, but I feel like I said, if you think R&B is dead, you're just a lazy music listener. So, Good and Plenty was a song that came out probably about a year ago, but she remixed it with Masego and Lucky Day. And I love Masego. He's he is one of them R&B singers that's like, it's a little trap music, but it's R&B. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them singers that does that. So, yeah, that's my bop of the week, Alex Isley. She's super fire. She's actually related to the Isleys, and I can't remember how. I figured that out the other day. Y'all know if I
for real?
Yes, if I like somebody, I Google them and I know their whole history.
I mean, but that's not surprising because, bitch, who you ever done met with the last name Isley?
Right, but I will say, like, sometimes when people like say things to me that are like listeners of the show, and I'm like, how the fuck did you know that? I can't get mad because I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Because like when I like somebody, I want to know like, how did you get to this point in life? Like, how are you so amazing with your words and how you express yourself? So I Googled her and I found out somehow she's related to the Isley. Said we are living for the love of you. Wow, wow.
I tried.
So
y'all, true story, that's like literally one of my favorite old school songs.
Would you give Ronald Isley some pussy? You're all contagious.
I think it would be a hard pass.
Really? In his prime?
Maybe in his prime, but I wasn't alive.
We're not talking about that.
We are though, because
if you were alive,
if you want to be hypothetical,
would you give Ronald Isley some pussy?
If I was alive in his prime,
yeah.
Oh yeah, if I was alive then,
okay,
yeah, but
okay.
I was not.
All right,
I was.
But you would have gave him some pussy. That's all we talking about.
I don't know though, cause I think that he be wearing that spray in his head. What?
Not the got to be. Drea said Ronald Isley where it's got to be. I am not a part of this. I didn't say that.
No, I'm talking about the Beijing.
Not the Beijing.
His shit be too shiny, bro. It be too.
You are not about to disrespect the king.
I'm not trying to disrespect him, but you asked me a question and I'm telling you why I think it would be a no for me, honestly.
Because of the Beijing?
Because I think when he get up, it would be a black spot on my pillow.
He walking. I just imagine him doing his back.
He probably keep a little comb in his purse.
No,
I mean, not his purse.
Now see how you messed up my joke?
Sorry.
Because you taking shit too far? I just imagined him in the bathroom doing his hair and you walk in like, busted. It's 2 damn o'clock in the morning. Where you been? And he like fixing his little Beijing.
Oh, with the little comb. That's what I said. Not that he got a purse, but I feel like he probably have a little comb he keep in his pocket.
Anyways, move on to your bob, bitch. Move on to your bob. Because you're not about to do this to my uncle.
So my bob. My bop this week is Addicted by Georgia Smith.
I'm surprised that you like her.
Why?
I don't know.
First of all, have you forgotten who she does songs with?
Brother.
Cut it out.
It's so creative how you manage to talk about this man no matter what. Anyways, I'm not saying I don't like her.
Not even that it's creative though, but on some real shit, that's really how like
you were. I think that's how everybody was introduced to her. I just haven't been able to really get into her music. I'm gonna give it another try because I haven't heard this song.
I like this song. It's about
It's called Addicted by Georgia Smith. Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you have to say about it?
What do you mean? What do I have to say? It's a fucking vibe.
Okay, goddamn.
When do I ever go? This is the difference between me and Lex. I'm gonna tell y'all the vibe.
The difference between me and you. Damn, what happened to Rich Homie?
I don't know.
Damn. Doom, 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 doom. Walked in, my nigga.
Nah.
Okay, sorry.
Rich Homie really...
Bro, he had them
used to be that nigga. Like, he really had a nice little run.
He did. Yeah, we love Rich
Damn,
Homie,
man. Goddamn. But anyways, yeah. Y'all know I don't be going in depth. Go listen to the song.
Okay, so
Lex gonna give y'all a whole synopsis. I ain't doing all that. Go listen to the song.
Not synopsis.
Synopsis.
You are so... That's crazy because you are really intelligent. The only time I see...
Stop playing with me.
No, I'm not being funny. Let me tell y'all something. The only time I see the word synopsis is when I go on IMDb and I'm looking up a movie and like the things that it means and it says synopsis, spoilers next. So like that's the only time I've never used that word in a sentence. Wow.
The vocabulary is broad.
The vocabulary
it has range.
Is extensive.
It has range, okay?
So now we're going to get into Pour Your Heart Out. This
our
is
favorites.
I love this segment.
I love this segment. It's so
interesting and so good. So this segment is y'all write us questions and we answer them. So if you want your question answered on the show, make sure you email us at askpourminds@gmail.com. That is askpourminds@gmail.com. Okay, so go ahead with the first one, Drea.
Period. Okay. I want to start my own podcast soon, and my cousins and friends are encouraging me to do it. They always say that I need to write a book because I do be having crazy shit happening to me, and I'm funny as hell and know how to converse well. What is some advice you guys can give me, and what is some that you wish you could have gotten before y'all started Pour Minds?
You want me to go first?
Mm-hmm.
I will say the importance of actually producing and the importance of consistency. So when I say producing, I mean, honestly, we didn't really start looking at ourselves like producers until we really signed with 85 and like Ryan and Chad came in and they were like, okay, y'all need to... We used to literally show up to the show and like pick our topics before we recorded.
And y'all probably would never know, but literally
but that's what we used
for
to do.
The longest, like probably not until we started getting this background, this backdrop or whatever.
we started
we used to literally decide the day that we got here.
So I think the first thing, if you're trying to start like a podcast, you need to really look at it like a business. Because I feel like we looked at it like a business, but once we like started really talking to like Chad and Ryan got with real business people, we was like, okay, bitch, like this is serious. Like, so take yourself seriously. Even as goofy and as funny as you are, take yourself seriously. Consistency. Let me tell y'all something.
Pretty much
that's one thing that we don't play about Pour Minds. I don't give a fuck if Tahir not here, if Ryan not here, if nobody here, bitch, we gonna set up that iPhone. We gonna put out a fucking episode of Pour Minds.
Because we actually done had to do that.
Yeah. I mean, we don't care if it's just me. I had to do an episode with just me before. We had an episode where I had to go somewhere. I wasn't back in time and Drea had to just pull up and find somebody to...
I did the episode with Kodak.
You did an episode with Kodak. Like, we gonna make shit work because...
Pour Minds gonna come out.
It's gonna come out, period.
Y'all heard she talk about how I was drunk last night, but y'all see I'm here.
That's one thing I know. I don't give a fuck.
We don't give a fuck. We definitely take our job very seriously.
Come on, you got a job?
Bitch, yeah, that's my job.
So I think the most important thing about doing anything that you want to do is being consistent. I feel like a lot of people, they feel like you can't go into this being like, I want to make money. This has to be your passion. Like I said, me and Drea both have a degree in mass communications, both graduated from college. So we knew we wanted to do something with media. So if this is really your passion and you want to really do this, it's going to be easy for you. It was easy for us to release an episode every week because this is what we really love to do.
Yeah, honestly. And we always say that, you know what I mean? I think sometimes people just be wanting to do shit because they be seeing that it's like trendy right now. Because I think being a podcaster is trendy right now.
Yeah.
But you have to be passionate about things in order for it to work. I've tried so many things in my life that it was kind of stuff that I was interested in, yeah. But then I also was just doing it because I was like, oh, this is going to make me some money. I want to make some money,
right.
So if you doing stuff to make money.
If you're doing podcasting to make money,
yeah,
you're not in the right industry.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's for anything in life. If you're doing anything just to make money and you're not doing it because you're passionate about it, it probably won't end up being super successful. Right. Like, we actually love doing it. Right. So yeah. I agree with Lex. Like, consistency. That's really the only advice that I have.
Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all. I'm 23 from Fort Worth, and I've been with my boyfriend for 5 years. Mm-hmm. Before this relationship, I was in a bullshit-ass relationship with this girl. So he knows that I like women. I'm going to just get straight to it. I still have a little lesbian desire. How do I tell him I want to have a threesome? Tell him you want to have a threesome.
I don't think he's going to have an issue with that.
It's going to be like, oh, I want to bring this girl in the bathroom. No.
But you know what?
I don't want to.
No, but you know what? I have heard like some stories that some guys don't be.
He may, but I feel like it's okay.
My old boo, he didn't
want to see you eat that cootie cat.
I brought it up to him before too, but he was like, no. But I feel like that's because he knew he ain't have enough dick for two bitches.
I mean, sometimes niggas don't have enough dick for two bitches because they barely have enough dick for one.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So I would say just be open with him. You've been with him for 5 years, girl. If you can't talk to him about something simple like that, then you don't need to be with him.
Yeah, that's a long time.
And then you only 23, girl. You supposed to have fun, girl. Go eat your coochie. Go eat your coochie.
Damn, I couldn't imagine being 23 and being with somebody for 5 years. That's a long time.
That's a long ass time.
All right. I'm getting married soon, and I'm worried about our honeymoon night.
Congratulations.
I don't want to go into the bedroom with the same old puss in boots.
Not puss in boots.
I at least want to be a puss in stilettos. All right.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm a bigger girl and he's an average sized dude. I know he loves him some me, but even after 6 years, I still have insecurities due to my weight. Sometimes I think if I let go and just try to enjoy the ride, I'ma crush him. Bro.
So I'm outside of the club and you think I'm a pawn. That's what I thought of. I don't know why.
No, for real, bone crusher. I ain't never scared.
What are some tricks I can do in the bedroom? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you could finish it if you want to.
I was just like, come on, get to the question. What are some tricks I can do in the bedroom on our wedding night that will knock his socks off? Well, first of all, don't be insecure about your weight. Obviously, he's marrying you, so right. He loves you the way you are, and you're beautiful. So don't let that get in the way of anything. What are some tricks you can do in the bedroom? Like, we always say this. I feel like a lot of girls don't. Try the butt plug. When you bend over and spread them cheeks and he sees that butt plug, he gonna be like, oh.
I definitely think try the butt plug.
Bring some toys in if you never bring some toys in.
Yeah, bring some toys. You know, my fave is the date night toy.
Yeah, and try some different positions that y'all have never tried.
Yeah, and just be good at giving head.
I think a lot of people
that's
need
very
to look
simple. Up. I think that's some very simple advice. However, most bitches suck at it.
She's been sucking his dick for 6 years. Obviously, she's not bad at it.
That doesn't mean she's not bad at it.
I mean, if he married, a nigga is not about to marry no bitch that suck no bad dick.
First of all, that's a fucking lie. That's a lie.
Well, y'all niggas is
niggas
dumb.
Be marrying bitches that don't even suck dick.
That's why they be cheating.
You've seen Two Can Play that game.
Get off of me, bro. Not Bill Bellamy.
No, was it that movie? What movie was it where D.L. Hughley was married to the lady and she didn't the girl who used to be in all the movies back in the day, but I can't remember her name.
Yes.
But she didn't suck dick. Niggas be marrying bitches that don't suck dick, bro. They do.
Let's hope that's not based off a true story. Because if you ever marry a bitch that don't suck dick, you deserve everything you get.
I'm just saying though, believe it or not, it's some crazy scenarios.
Well, the tricks, we'll say the tricks.
So I think that sucking dick is very important, and you need to be good at it.
Yeah,
as simple as that sounds.
But I feel like also like watch some porn and do something. Like I said, try some positions you have never tried. You can look up porn with like bigger women and see what positions that they do. You know, try some different things. You know, you can prepare yourself.
What's she supposed to type in? BBW?
Yeah. It's some BBW porn stars out there that know what they doing.
Y'all, I'm always shocked when Lex say this stuff because I feel like for her to know these things, it means she searched it before. Because I just would never even think of that.
I did. Look, I told you I like to research things, okay? Anyways, question 4. Only parent threatening to disown
This whole
me.
drug, I'm dead.
I am. I live for your podcast. It brings me through some dark shit for real. I'm 21 years old and a nursing student in Canada. I live with my very strict religious parents, she put parents in quotation marks, who are very attached to us. Kind of psychotic, sadly, but I love them. Hiding their gender because people know I listen to y'all. Mm-hmm. They're way too strict and I can't even go out much. They get most, if not all, of my paycheck.
Your mama and your daddy?
So I can't save and I can't have any sort of freedom. I live in blank and rent is so cheap here. I could get my own place and work and still go to school easily. The control is too much for me and they don't care for my mental health, even with me having depression. They've said it multiple times. I threatened this person with me moving out and they said they'll disown me. Do I take the risk? Because I'm at wit's end and I can't take it anymore. That's sad. I'll say this.
I know. I'm really over here like, oh my God, that's very sad.
I've never had a situation. Obviously, me and my mom are very close, but I will say my mom didn't necessarily want me to get a communications degree, and she didn't want me to have a podcast. Like, she wanted me to go to medical school, and she wanted me to do this and do that. So with that being said, sometimes you do have to break those ties.
I'm glad you didn't, because you was not about to be my doctor.
I was going to be a dentist.
You was not about to be my dentist.
I could have cleaned some teeth, bitch. You see these?
They nice.
Exactly. Anyways.
I wouldn't have trusted you, though.
Tell you something, Dr. Lex. You know they used to call me Dr. Lex P back in the day.
So Doogie Howser.
Period. So I'll say this. Sometimes you do have to take a risk and break those ties. Even when I moved to Atlanta, my mom was straight up like, if you move to Atlanta, I'm not helping you. Because my mom used to help me a lot when I was in Houston. Like, my mom used to do everything for me. I'm not going to lie. I was spoiled. I had a lot of money growing up. Never struggled for anything. I grew up with, I was new, bitch. I had the pool in my backyard.
First of all, you was not new because you was not hanging with black people.
I had, first of all, I did not shout her out, Jen. Jen was black. I had a black friend. Don't do me like that.
Ooh, one.
Anyways.
One person.
Anyways. But like I said, sometimes you do have to break those ties and trust in your gut and your instinct and do your own thing. Because a lot of times parents they try to live through their children. And they try to push the things that they didn't reach on their children. So you got to do your own thing and show them that this is the road I want to take and I'm going to be fine. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be fine. Because I feel like a lot of times children feel like they have to please their parents and they have to do what their parents want to do. You're 21 years old. You know how to make decisions for the most part. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to fall. You're going to, come on some hard times. But I feel like if this is something that you really want to do, you need to leave the nest. I left the nest and it was very hard for me because I was like, let me tell y'all something. The first time I paid my own rent 100% by myself was when I moved to Atlanta. Before that, I had never paid my own rent by myself. So sometimes you just got to leave the nest. I feel like take a chance.
Yeah, you do.
God ain't never going to put you through nothing that you can't handle, man.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, I say this all the time, and I don't ever be wanting to be insensitive or, sound like I'm being disrespectful or saying you should disrespect your parents, because I do think you should always respect your parents. But at the end of the day, your life is your life. You can't live your life for how other people want you to live it, including your mama and your daddy. If it's some shit that you don't want to do or you want to do certain things and they're not supportive of that, you have to live your life for you because you don't want to end up being 70 years old and you look back. What? Bro, I say this all the time because I have met so many, old people who be like, oh, I wish I would have did this.
What old people you done met?
Bitch, I done met a lot of old people.
You know old people. You don't meet an old person.
Yes, you do. Why do you not meet old people?
You don't meet old people. You know old people. I ain't never just been at Seva's And an old lady be like, "What's up, girl? What you
Because,
want?"
bitch, an old lady not gonna be at Siva's.
You don't meet old people. You know old people.
You do meet old people,
what,
bro.
what was the last time you met an old person?
What my dad was saying at the facility he was staying at, it was hella old people there.
You was not talking to them,
bro. Yes, I was.
She lying. You don't meet old people. You know old people.
No lie though, I did have a conversation with a few of them because they would be like, "Hey,
baby,
yeah,
you got a fat ass." You know them old men nasty.
What?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
Anyways, going back to what the fuck I was, cause you keep interrupting me. Going back to what I was saying, yes, you meet older people and they'll be like, "Oh, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that." And then you get old and you have not lived your life how you really wanted to live it because you cared so much what other people thought. And the true reality is most people really don't give a fuck. Now your parents do give a fuck, but fuck how they feel sometimes.
But sometimes you have to prove them wrong. I feel like I'm at the point in my life. My mom loves me.
We both proved our parents wrong.
I proved my mom wrong. She was like, ugh. I proved a lot of people wrong because my mom.
And now she be in all the comments, honey.
She love us down.
She do. And same thing with my mama. My mama used to feel the same way about me. Oh, you got a degree. Why don't you just get a job? Why don't you just get something with benefits and a 401k so you can retire in 40 years and do whatever? And I was like, no, bitch. That ain't what I want to do.
Don't say that. You ain't say no, bitch.
I didn't.
Exactly.
But that's what I thought.
So shout out to you.
But no, yeah, it's like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do what I want to do. And now my mama see the vision.
I know I can be what I want to be. Shout out to Nas. Shout
out to our mamas too. Hey, mama.
Shout out to our moms. Okay, so if you want your question answered on the show, make sure you email us at askpoorminds@gmail.com. I got a surprise for you. I'm gonna sing it.
For me?
Yeah, I gotta get in character.
Oh, hell no. Nah.
So, I got to get in character for this song.
Oh, fuck no.
Why? No? Okay. I didn't have a scarf, so I had to bring my bra. Mm-hmm. You ready?
Bro.
We about to close this bitch out. You ready?
Legs. What is your problem? And I know what you about to sing, too. I already...
You ready? While all the time that I was loving you, you were busy loving yourself.
I knew you was about to
I would stop breathing if you told me to. Now you're busy loving someone else. 11 years out of my life. Besides the kids, I have nothing to show. Wasted my years, a fool of a wife. I should have left your ass long time ago. Well, I'm not. Sing it!
Well, I'm not gonna cry.
I said I can't do it.
I'm not gonna shed no tears.
No, I'm not gonna cry. It's not the time.
'Cause you're not worth my tears.
Okay. Somehow it seems unfair to me. No love, you take your chances. But somehow it seems unfair to me. Look at the circumstances. Through sickness and health, till death do us part. Those were the words that you said from my heart. So now when you say that you're leaving me, I don't get that part. Oh.
Damn, that shit hit deep. You over there looking like Ray Charles.
Yo, y'all remember the video? I was your lover and your sacrifice.
Y'all, please, like, this is what I be talking about.
Every day of the week.
Y'all be thinking being Lex friend is so lit, and it's not.
But no one else was there helping you get on your feet.
And it's not, because she literally calculated this. She brought this fucking bra. She probably tried this shit on at her house to see if it was gonna look
helping
right.
You get on your feet.
I should have brought you the Chanel, the double CC. So you really could have been in character.
Bro, I was watching Soul Food last night. I said, oh well,
no, I'm not gonna cry. Oh, you know, my voice a little.
Shout out to Mary J. We love you, period. Because I'm not gonna cry.
No, I love Mary.
I'm not gonna cry.
I am not worth the time.
Oh.
Oh, can we please sing? Let's get it crunk up on it.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week.
We got y'all hoping now you floating by y'all, so you got to dance for me.
Okay, that's enough.
Don't need no hateration. Holla, 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 holla. Let's get it percolating. Get up. Let's get it percolating.
No.
Why you waiting?
To hear it. Cut the cameras.